good whatever time of the day it is you are listening to us. This is the quick trip for the P&A Podcast Express. He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nichol. We have Jason McConaughey here.
Whoa!
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah!
This is Quick Trip Niner. Nine of these quick trips we've done already.
This is only the ninth
and
one.
And you suffered through
I
at least
feel like
8
I've heard
of them.
7.
Well, you should listen to
so this should be like 94 or
You
something.
missed the 8th one somewhere. Then the 8th wonder of the world, the 8th.
Yeah, you only listen to 10% of these? What the hell?
Unbelievable.
Yes, Jesus.
See, it's listeners like you that keep us from being rich.
Yep.
Wow, that's an interesting way of putting it.
Yeah, well, you see, I'm in that odd spot right now where I'm so busy that I need an assistant, but I'm not rich enough to hire an assistant because I have so many things going on. It really bums me out. Like, I constantly yell about my house to my assistant, but I don't have one. Because I need things done. I need things written down. I need dictation.
So, how is your house? I'm thinking like 4 walls, but are you in one of those houses that have like room after room after room? So, it's like a set of 4 walls and a set of 4 walls and a set of 4 walls and a set of 4 walls. So, it's like 94 walls.
There's like upwards of 9 rooms in my house.
Yeah.
Isn't that
upwards?
Isn't that a weird structure?
Yeah.
So there's like 36 walls for you to yell at.
So they tell us to think outside the box, but then they put us in boxes incessantly. And then they tell that you should never build walls, but we live inside of walls.
And without those walls, we'd be wallless.
Yes.
Wallless.
And wallless is not a good life.
Walllessness is bad.
I think there's some drugs to treat that. But the
Probably.
side effects are horrendous. It's one of those where they play this flowery commercial of everybody having a good time.
And then
When
bam,
you
anal
realize you
leakage.
have anal
people,
seepage.
Yes, and people holding hands in
Anal
bathtubs and
seepage.
shit.
It's not
you know,
even
overlooking
fun to
a cliff.
say.
And next thing you know, your ass is leaking something that's vile.
Yeah.
And yours kind of is tonight, but that's okay. But and also other things are going on, like erectile dysfunction, dilated pupils,
the old
runny
ED.
nose,
Uneven tire wear.
yeah, uneven tire wear, yeah,
Excessive hair growth and loss.
flat tires,
Good God.
Yeah.
Dents in your driver's door.
yeah, distended testicles.
Ooh. Is that a
Whoa.
bad thing?
I don't think it's a good thing.
Distended or
probably not.
extended?
Well, I don't know if you want to extend your testicle, but distend is probably not good either.
Ugh.
I think tending on the tending testicles is bad.
Even though I've had a set of testicles my entire life, I'm kind of an amateur when it comes to them because I've never examined anyone else's. I'm proud to say that.
Yeah, I'm happy
All
for you.
All right. Yeah. You just said that out loud. That's
Haven't
most
you,
people make
once again, haven't you ever listened to the podcast before?
You know, I thought that making assumptions was bad. Sometimes making assumptions is just freaking fine, and you're like, nope, we're not going to assume that either.
I'm not leaving that to chance.
I like to paint a picture with my words.
Yeah.
You know, on a more sane and somewhat happy and normal note, I'd like the audience to know that I saw a red-winged blackbird yesterday. Yeah.
That's fantastic. What was it doing?
How was
It was sitting on a branch just like doing his thing.
That's the, that's the lamest ass red-winged blackbird I've ever heard. Just sitting on a branch.
That's what they do. They attract females.
How was it?
I should have said it.
Yeah, how was it?
They were just protruding out.
I know that you
underneath of his
zoomed
tail
in on that because
feathers.
you're a avid bird watcher. I know you've got your binoculars sitting there.
I did not. I was going into a meeting, so I just took a picture of it with my iPhone and sent it to my brothers. And I was like, "Hey,
What sort of meeting?
cornboard."
Oh, that's boring. I thought it was going to be Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah.
Well,
We had high hopes for you.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Hey.
I try to be productive in life, and then somehow I wound up on the penis nipple ass podcast.
That's our email address, PNA Podcast Express. That's penis nipple ass podcast express at gmail.com. Or the one I prefer, pineapple nipple arsehole. That's ARSE hole at gmail.com. Pineapple nipple arsehole.
HOLE.
HOLE, yeah. Don't forget the hole.
No,
Yeah. Always pay
WH.
attention to the always pay attention to the hole.
Hole.
Yes.
Adam's just over there. Yes. He has no clue what's going on right now.
I have nothing further to add to that.
There's nothing.
So
to
please
it.
email us. Do we have any emails?
Oh, we get random emails.
Are there like Nigerian princes wanting us to send them fucking money and shit?
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
Cool.
We made it.
We should get scammed like that. I like it.
Yeah, that would be a
You know,
great
it'd be
news
something
piece.
to talk about, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
it would
Like
be.
dumbass podcasters get scammed.
We could
But
be like
no
Florida
press is
Man.
bad press, right?
We could be like Florida Man.
Yeah.
Just dumbass podcast.
Dumbass
Much like the
podcast.
American government, they actually sent money. Like, what the hell?
What the? So anyway, I'd like to be able to hire an assistant because my life is spiraling out of control between
Oh,
my
shit, I just realized.
7
no
different
politics.
jobs. And
No politics.
You can talk politics. We don't talk COVID.
We can?
You can. You can say
Can I
anything
hit
you
on the
want about politics.
NFL, too?
You can say
Absolutely.
anything you want.
We're no holes barred except for the holes around COVID.
We don't talk about COVID at all.
Yeah.
Nothing
COVID.
about COVID. Exactly.
gives a shit
so
about COVID?
The views expressed by Mr. McConaughey do not necessarily reflect those of Adam or I.
Or they
Make
might
sure you
be
throw it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Throw
what we
that
think.
out there.
Or they might be in line. Who knows?
Yes, throw that out there. No, don't even do the who knows because somebody will make an assumption. No. Just,
Oh, Jesus, you just made an assumption over here. Oh, my goodness. Your brand is not on point tonight, man. That is raunchy.
Oh, it's pointed. It's very pointed.
You're like Ryan Flanagan the other night. He smoked us out.
Oh,
Holy
my
Christ.
God. That kid is just destructive.
Isn't it, though?
Oh.
Destructive is the best way to put it.
I don't know how else to put it.
Absolutely destructive. I left
earth, the type
I
of
left
thing.
here and I was distraught. It's like my third, fourth,
Yeah.
and fifth concussion.
Has
that I
anybody
received.
in the audience ever looked into Flanagan's eyes and watched it? It's like a Jabba the Hutt. Yeah. You know, after he shits himself and, like, somehow doesn't die. And everybody around him's, like, starting to just fall over. And Flanagan's like,
Have we really? We haven't really delved into farts very much, and we're on episode.
Oh,
like
we
28.
haven't? Your massive collection of jarred farts?
And also the old lady I almost killed coming out of the Chinese buffet.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a topic we've touched on.
I think it's top
Fairly
5,
frequently.
isn't it? Top
Probably.
5.
Probably.
I mean, what else is there in life besides food and farts? I mean,
Yeah.
the ghost of meals past.
Well, our quest,
Meals passed.
our
That's
quest
what
to get
farts are.
you some ball fondling in, you know, you haven't done that yet.
Yeah,
so.
I haven't fondled anybody else's balls. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Really?
So if you'd
No.
like to have Phil fondle your balls,
And so,
You can email us.
male or female, we don't judge. If you want Phil to fondle your balls,
There's quite a few females out there that have bigger balls than I do. Let's just say.
wow.
just
know,
just
because
put that
that's
out
most
there.
of them.
Just-
Just because that's most of them.
And there's,
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton comes to mind.
I'm a delicate flower. What can I say?
Yeah.
I'm sensitive. I'm a very sensitive person. But underneath this gruff exterior, mountain man look, I'm very
I think
sensitive.
they have a
Really?
Jason.
Yeah.
They have a word for that. I think it's bitch.
Pussy?
Yeah.
I think it's bitch.
It
Yeah,
started
yeah.
with, yeah.
I get called a bitch on my own podcast.
Yeah, I'm mad because he did that. So now I'm like, oh, vagina. I don't know. What
there
else
might-
is there?
Holy shit, do I have a lot to talk to my therapist about this week.
Yeah,
What are you going to talk to your therapist about?
How you guys mistreated me on the podcast.
And is she going to feel sorry?
And she's
for
like,
you,
it's your
or-
own podcast.
Like,
you allow
my
that to
question
happen?
is, what do you really expect?
She says
from her?
sometimes I have to value my own time, or else no one else will. So
And she's gonna get out a doll and be like, "Where did they touch you that hurt you on the podcast?"
that's right. And the problem is she has multiple dolls, and I asked her why, and she crossed her fingers and said, "In case there's a gang rape." And I'm like, "Whoa! I might be at the right or wrong therapist. I don't know."
And none of them have balls that I can fondle.
That's right. Like, where are the balls?
So
You gotta
weird.
cup the balls.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
At this point, I'm just going to drink my beer.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
a really
hey, episode
drink.
2, drink. Oh, that's heavenly.
Okay.
We're at the Silver Tavern,
very
by the
hoppy.
way, like we always are, here in Deckerville. As I like to affectionately call it, the old STD. The old STD, Silver Tavern, Deckerville. Yep. I'm trying to get Joey to make shirts, but he will not.
I bet he
Because
will.
who wouldn't wear a shirt that says, see you at the old STD? None underneath, just say Silver Tavern, Deckerville.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, STDs anymore are pretty much not real prevalent. Not like they were back in the 90s. They scared the shit out of us about STDs
Well,
back in the 90s.
yeah.
No one was having sex in the 90s. I grew up in the 90s. That's my coming of age time. And women did not want to give it up because let me tell you what, they had us so scared of AIDS and STDs. I mean, the whole propaganda with Magic Johnson and AIDS awareness assemblies at school. all
I
the
just
time.
wanna
They had
bring
a
up-
thing called AIDS quilts. Do you remember AIDS quilts
Yeah.
where they made panels for them?
Remember the giant one they did in Washington D.C.
Right.
that took up like 3
So-
football fields or something?
So in between AIDS assemblies, AIDS quilts. In the show Friends, no one was sleeping with anyone in the 90s because it was just cool to be friends and you were going to catch something.
Yeah.
So I remember very distinctly this girl I liked for a very, very long time.
You liked a girl?
I do like I like females.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
That's your penis talking, but
I'm
your
straight.
head is talking right now. Like,
Well, I like this girl a lot.
I like this
Well,
girl.
I wanted to bang her. I'm not going to lie.
You just
the
wanted to
hormones
bang
were
her.
running
Oh, okay,
wild.
we're back to your
And so
penis
she
talking
says to
again.
me, she says, "Hey, my parents are going away Friday night. Do you want to come over?" And I'm thinking to myself, it's on. Oh, shit. So I get to this girl's house, and she legit says to me, "Hey, I got an idea." And I'm like, all right, go on. She's like, "Let's go work on my AIDS quilt panel and watch Friends." And I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm not getting laid tonight. Jesus Christ.
Friends.
Oh boy.
AIDS quilt panel.
You know, I do want to bring up how magic was Magic Johnson if he got AIDS.
HIV. Just HIV.
Yeah,
Not
well,
and
'cause he
apparently-
had money.
And he walks around just fine this day and age. He's
Yeah.
still here. Everyone else I know that got HIV or AIDS is gone.
Well,
Hiv.
and he
Yes.
I believe it's HIV. Sure. HIV.
I mean, if you're into semantics, it's okay.
Oh, semantics.
Yeah.
no, that's phonics.
Oh, Hooked
Yeah,
on Phonics
yeah.
works for me. Remember Hooked on Phonics, those commercials?
Yeah.
Do you have trouble reading? I'm like,
Yeah, Phil, we remember that's how he brought it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they played commercials all the time. But they knew their audience because they played commercials during the Jerry Springer show and shit.
And no
During the
words.
retarded? Yeah.
No
and
words.
during Rush Limbaugh, too.
They didn't put any words on there.
Now, come on. That's posthumous, for God's sakes. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Once again, don't you listen to the podcast? Everything's wrong with me.
Just threw that out there. You got to pick on dead people now.
Well,
It's what he does.
they usually
It's
don't.
what he
They
does.
usually don't pick back, so it's okay.
There's that. There's that.
I mean,
There's-
if you're
I feel like he has people that
if you're
might.
angry about my Rush Limbaugh comment, please email us at pineapplenipplearsehole@gmail.com or go fuck yourself at gmail.com.
Yeah.
or just go fuck yourself.
Well, it's actually it'll end up being go fork yourself.
Yeah,
Because
you
we
go
won't
fork
get fucked. We couldn't get asshole. We're not getting fucked.
That's true. Can't get fucked, can't get asshole, can't get anything around this place. Jesus. I've moved to a desert when it comes to those things, I swear. Man, my time in Seattle was so much better than here.
Well, there's a lot of places better than here.
There was
Seattle
a-
is not one of the places
There's
I
a
would call better
sincere
than here.
lack of Rush Limbaugh in Seattle. I think that's what you liked about it.
There's a lot of Asian women in Seattle. That's
Asian
really what I
women.
like
Yeah, yeah. They somehow.
just-
How does that work? They just kind of cross the ocean.
Well,
There's
I
a lot of
think so.
Shanghai. There's a lot of Shanghai.
I love Asian people. I identify as Asian, actually.
You do.
I do.
Do you look very Asian?
Yeah, I like doing
With
Asian
your
shit.
beard.
Because
there
Asian,
and all
He's got that
gray.
weird Asian beard going.
Yeah.
Asian people work hard, they play harder, and they love to gamble on the most random of shit and drink copious amounts of alcohol. I identify as Asian.
Yeah, but they
Are
drink
we
like
talking about Asians or Joe Cuban?
Oh, Jesus. I'm not touching that one. But anyway, why
Asians
not?
drink a lot of sake. I'm not a huge fan
Oh,
of sake.
sake's the best.
Sake's okay. If you get really good sake, it's okay. But
Well, maybe you've
I
never
can go-
had good sake.
I have had good sake that I
Okay.
was like, that's pretty good. But I've
I
also
gotta
had.
give props
You
to
actually
Joe.
drink
At least
sake
he knows
warm,
what the
though.
hell sake is.
You got to drink it warm, and that's the best part.
Yeah, I don't like warm alcohol.
Just something about Asian women.
Asian women, sake, Joe Cubic. That
Gambling.
doesn't turn you on.
Gambling.
Gambling.
Why did you have to throw Joe in there? Because I was half-mast.
Oh, was that a buzzkill? That's kind of weird. Yeah, that's kind of what it's all about, actually. if
There
you
was
didn't-
some blood flowing, and all of a sudden you got to go and do this.
Wah,
I-
wah.
yeah.
Oh wait, sorry, we don't have
I
that
thought that's
soundboard.
why I was invited. Sorry.
What, to wreck my erection?
Yeah, to like
Erect.
bring like a little string of bamboo to the podcast.
You're the erector. Jeez.
If
Director.
The director?
so, just to kind of get a gauge on where you're at with Asian women, Margaret Cho.
You know what? Something about it. I know that's a terrible pour.
What the?
I do this to him every podcast. Haven't
Yeah.
you seen this?
Well, I don't.
what
I
I
don't.
do.
I don't tilt my glass either. So I
No,
guess
he
it's
just sets
part-
it.
For
He goes
God's
raw
sakes.
dog like I
Yeah.
did with Margaret
Stop
Cho.
it.
And then,
I mean, for crying out loud. All right, I've been picking on Joe now, and I feel like we need to get Joe in here to just fix that.
for a rebuttal? I mean,
To
a rebuttal?
Fix it. No, fix
No.
it.
You fix it. Time fixes it. Time fixes everything. Don't you know that?
All wounds?
Yeah.
That's a hell of a wound.
Oh, that is massive.
That turned out
That was
well.
beautiful. By the way, he being Adam just had a wonderful bacon cheeseburger with French fries delivered here at the Silver Tavern.
Yeah, I have not had it yet, but
It looks visually stunning.
I brought the family up Friday.
I saw you. I drove by and I saw your van here. I was going to stop, but the kids were being unruly, and well, they're just unruly.
If you're listening, you can assume that since he said he brought them up, that he lives south of here.
I
you
do.
know, that's not what I would have gleaned from that conversation, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the thumb. You can go up anywhere
Down,
from
you
any
know,
direction.
we're in the thumb.
You can't go up to Florida.
We're in the thumb where Hooked on Phonics, Rush Limbaugh, and Jerry Springer reruns are still prevalent. So you can go any direction you want, any which way but loose.
Steve got a show. Steve,
Steve,
the bodyguard guy, got a show.
and
What kind of a world do we live in that he
and
can
I
have a
can't
show?
we can't even support ourselves with a quality podcast. What kind of world are we living in this day and age?
Quality podcast?
I think we're quality.
Yeah.
In my mind, it is.
Oh, good. Thank the Lord.
I mean, would you be on a shitty podcast?
well,
Personally?
no, absolutely
Yeah, well,
not.
And yet here we are.
Yeah, and yet here we are. You always seem so unapproachable, and yet here you are. Unbelievable.
Maybe we need to make it spice it up a little bit. Like I can talk to you two about how Phil had an affair on Jason.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Not with, right? Like, that's different, right?
I guess. I
Right,
think
Phil?
so.
Yeah,
I don't think we're Eskimo brothers. I only
cheated.
had like two
I did
Eskimo
not
brothers.
have sexual relations with
Right.
that woman.
I mean, have you ever wondered if you're watching a porno vid and you're doing your business, if you're actually Eskimo brothers with all the other people that have wanked down to that porno vid you're watching?
You wonder some of the weird. Wow. What does he wonder, Adam? What does he
I
lay
wonder.
around and wonder? It makes me wonder when he starts wondering what he does after that. Nobody wants to ask
no.
himself what
Well,
he
in this
asks
case,
himself.
I'm probably going to ejaculate and then
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird how everybody, you anyway.
you're like,
just,
whoa!
wow, right into that.
Just, yeah! Buried it right to the nuts. What about, anybody have my friend is a dick and here's why story for this one?
Joey pops
you
into
know
mind.
lots of dicks, so yeah.
Well, Joey's not here, so I guess what do we got to do, Adam?
You just have to tell a story
Yeah.
about why he's a dick.
Talk
My friend is
about
a
Phil.
dick and here's why.
Talk about Phil being a
freaking
dick.
Phil's a
Phil's
dick.
a dick because he mentions ejaculate while I'm taking a
Yeah,
drink.
yeah. He's a dick. He just leaves a podcast hanging like a freaking Baltimore Oriole nest in the wind.
Like a woodcock.
Woodcock by blowing his wad in the second episode.
Have you ever wondered about places the worst places you'd never want to take a black light?
What?
Probably any hotel room
black
I've
who?
ever stayed in, a black light.
Black white?
Light.
Light.
L-I-
Black- oh,
L-I-G-H-T,
black light. Oh,
black
black
light.
light.
Ultraviolet light.
Yes.
Oh.
You know, to see blood, feces, and ejaculate everywhere.
Oh my.
I would say this bathroom.
Oh, we should do that sometime.
Well, probably better than Phil's house, right, Adam?
It'd probably be better than Phil's side of the table.
Yeah.
Underneath
anywhere
this table's
there.
a disaster. Let me tell you. We've done so
Oh,
many
my
podcasts here
God.
that
Sorry. Phil,
I
Adam,
can't
I'm
help
gonna
it.
slide over.
Sometimes,
I'm going to slide over.
sometimes my own
Adam.
words excite me. What can I
I'm
say?
sorry. I'm sorry, Adam, but you and I are buddies right now.
Well, yeah.
There's freaking goldfish. Look at that. There's a goldfish
There
right
is.
there.
Not a literal goldfish, but the cracker
No,
type
no,
of
it's
goldfish.
literally a goldfish.
It is literally a goldfish, but not a real, true, actual.
Oh yeah,
live
not the
goldfish.
one that not like Geppetto's goldfish. Like
What the
and-
fuck?
not like that
Are you
kind
gonna
of
start
goldfish.
telling lies like Pinocchio over here, or what?
Yeah, bloop. Nope, that's a real.
Something's growing.
Yeah.
Oh, so where are we at? We should probably wrap up this quick trip.
We are at 19 minutes. It is turning into just a trip.
Just a trip.
Is it?
Well, not quite yet.
We announced it as a quick trip. It's got. It's good.
Are you guys gonna actually like post or what do you do?
This will post on Thursday.
What are you gonna do? Eat that?
No, I'm
Stop!
gonna go eat.
Don't touch that.
Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah! He just stopped at it. Why
It's
would
not
you
a goldfish
do that?
anymore.
It was the snack that smiles back.
Yeah,
Now
it's not
Now
smiling
it's,
now.
now it's just a pile of particulate.
Yeah. Why?
Mashed into a pile of ejaculate.
Maybe it'll reconstruct itself. It's the magic elixir.
You're going to come back later. There's going to be like 20 of them on the floor.
I'm like, holy
Oh
shit,
my
Phil's
God.
fertile as hell.
No, he's not.
Good motility there.
All right. Well, I think that has covered a wide berth of what.
Things are getting a little sticky.
Way more sticky than they need to be.
All right. He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nichol. Jason McConaughey, thank you for joining us. This is the PNA Podcast Express. Email us at
I'm sorry.
pnapodcastexpress@gmail.com. That's painful nut
Penis.
allergy, penis nipple asshole, or
Penis.
pineapple nipple arsehole @gmail.com. As always, make good
Backwards,
choices.
asshole, nipple, penis.
Make good choices.